Can you speak about local intelligence gathering? Like the Berkeley Police, for example, have contracts with UASI and NCRIC. And Berkeley Police, for example, has mutual aid agreements with data centers like NCRIC and UASI. How can local citizens curb that type of local surveillance?
That's a good point. It is not only, of course, NSA and the executive branch that can take advantage of this new technology. It's available to corporations, it's available to local police forces and state police forces. And we have a long record. The New York City political section, police section, the LA political squad, and so Red Squad have a long history of this, which is occasionally exposed and to some extent brought under control. So people should be thinking right away, okay, how is this being used altogether? And I think Google, for example, when I quoted Eric Schmidt, everything should be transparent, meaning the populace should be transparent. He isn't saying the government should be told. And there's a commercial guy who, a corporation, I think pressure can be brought to bear on these people. That we see you, we hear you, we do not want this, you're full of crap, and this has to change. And this degree of collaboration between the corporation and the state is very like what was invented in Italy under the name fascism, corporatism. And it's not as good as what the Constitution calls it. So the idea of becoming aware in local suits, for example, of what the Berkeley Police does collect with the ACLU and others is very, very worthwhile. And I'm sure they could, there's a lot that can be done with suits, especially now when there is this awareness. For years now, a decade, the courts have said you can't sue the government for being for intruding on your privacy and surveilling you because you can't prove you are being surveilled, right? You don't have standing. You can't show that you're involved. The ACLU has now pointed out, and said, hey, or the Electronic Freedom Foundation, Electronic Frontier Foundation, we're all being surveilled, so we know we're being surveilled. The standing issue is now under real challenge. And locally, it would be very, very worthwhile.
Thank you.